So let's focus on the bass just for a moment. And the bass's job is to, for the most part, outline the chords in an interesting way. So let's just start with a root note, for example, just an eighth note, commonly what we call as a lump, dum, da, dum, da, dum. So here's just the root note. Go ahead, RW. Good, so that's just the root note, thumping on the root note. Good. Or we could do something like the root and the fifth, the two most basic notes of the chord. We got a root, dum, the fifth, da, da. There's the root.
Several ways to do it.
Okay. Good. So we got that root fifth motion, or you can be working through the arpeggio of the chord, the root, third, fifth, maybe like a shuffle pattern, root, root, third, third, fifth, fifth, third, third, root. Good. And that same pattern could turn into a rumba. Yeah. And then we've got the walking bass line that walks up to that root fifth, root third, fifth, sixth, flat seventh, sometimes octave. Give us an example of a walking through the notes of the chord. Good. And there's a perfect example right there. RW was just leading into chord change, and that's part of our jobs, is to help lead in or to telegraph chord change, and especially when working with newer musicians, you know, jam sessions and stuff like that, we make a point to telegraph those changes so they minimize their probability of getting lost. So that's just a little bit of information on the bass, and we're of course going to see a lot more about these instruments in each of the grooves that we're going to be talking about.